you say it, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Bigger mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Calvin Austin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
31-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. It's fielded at the 14. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Kevin Cyrus, Cougar 19.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on seconds. Connects on one with Jamison Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Viking 18. Ready up.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Bravo 80. 18, pioneer.
Running back sent in motion. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Chevrolet. Let's go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Rocky trying this straight ahead. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
3, 68.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tag. Go, Rig. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's Walker on the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
19-18.
Rowe from the gun. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hey, Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Third and short, it's Milrow. He's got his man. This is Austin. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Chop alert, go.
He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Come on.
They'll run here on 1st down. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. About Gets outside. He is a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Press all 80.
Now looking to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Milroe looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Walker on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milroe throwing on third down. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. They do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back now, pressure coming. Complete to Diggs out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Dumped off to his running back. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
70. 19, Warriors 70. Steady.
Design done. Here's Molo. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Matt. Here we go, here we go. Cook.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, the recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 now from the 46. Plowing up the middle. This goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. First and 10, looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, check it. Get it. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go now. 19, Charger. Now Panther 11.
Back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Big strike here to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
60 Panther 60. 19 Lions.
I'll throw it. Hits him on the out route.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Street. Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This one from an even 40 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Staying with Walker. They take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, Brock, they wanted the two-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a two-possession lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Two. Cowboy, trap 50, trap 60.
Tight end in motion left. 1st down, play action. And this one is launched downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Top low 18, 70 Timberwolves.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets it through the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He gets it complete. Dominic Lovett. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Lions, 1st down.
They are throwing it again. He throws a bullet to the center into a crowd. And intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without true interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He has enough room to gain about 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Seahawks football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go, Reed, go. Ready? Ready.
Running with Walker again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Will Rowe from the gun. That one complete to Diggs. It is officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Hold it ready.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Good. 60.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline, and it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Dominic Lovett on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready?
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Go. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Walker the pitch. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying again, Walker. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Trying to run it with Walker. Calling a gain of 2 that time. It leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Sanders sends it through. That grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Zombie Nation.